Menopause may be behind you, but your best years are not. See, you've crossed an incredible threshold, one that marks the end of reproductive cycles, but not the end of your power, passion, or potential. For many women, postmenopause can feel like a mystery. You think the hot flashes will end, the weight will stabilize, and your mood will balance. Yet somehow things still feel a little off, and you may be wondering why your energy still fluctuates, why your skin still feels different, why your sleep still plays games with you, or why your body doesn't respond the way it used to, no matter what you try. Well, you're not alone, and most importantly, you're not broken. My name is Tafiq Akhir, also known as Mr. Menopause, a certified and award-winning menopause educator and strategist. And for more than 2 decades, I've helped women understand, manage, and master the changes that happen during and after menopause, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And in this lesson, we are talking about what happens after menopause, what's really going on in your body, why your hormones behave the way they do, and most importantly, how to regain balance, health, and confidence in this next phase of life. Because postmenopause is not the end of anything, it's the beginning of something entirely new. Welcome to the Mr. Menopause Show. Now, let's start with clarity, because postmenopause simply means it has been a whole year or more since your last menstrual period. Menopause is the moment or day, postmenopause is all the time after. Your estrogen and progesterone may settle into low but steady levels. The monthly roller coaster, well, that's done. But low doesn't mean gone, and steady doesn't mean simple. These hormones still influence your heart, bones, brain, skin, and metabolism. However, they do so at a much quieter volume. Think of your hormones like a dimmer switch. Before menopause, the light flickered bright and low every month. Now it's steady but softer, and that softness changes how your body responds to everything: food, stress, sleep, and exercise. Some women feel more balanced after menopause, while others, well, they notice new challenges: dry skin, joint pain, vaginal dryness, weight shifts towards the midsection, changes in libido, mood fluctuations, and yes, sometimes hot flashes that linger longer than expected. And it can feel unfair, but it's simply your body adapting to a new baseline. And adaptation is not weakness, it's your body's brilliance in motion. It's the proof that even after decades of hormone cycles, your system still knows how to find balance in a new way. Now, there are even cultures where this time of life is celebrated as a woman's second spring. A season of renewal is the time when a woman steps into her wisdom, not away from it. She's seen, respected, and trusted for her experiences, her steadiness, her insight. Your body isn't slowing down, it's recalibrating, and it's saying to you, here's what I need to help you live stronger, longer, and more freely than ever. And that's where choice comes in, because how you care for yourself now shapes how you feel next month, next year, and even in the decades ahead. Thriving after menopause isn't about perfection. It's about awareness and the daily decisions to meet your body where it is with compassion and care. But let's take this further, because if there's one truth that I want you to hold on to, it's this: postmenopause is just a new stage of life. It's a new identity. And for the first time in decades, your body is no longer cycling through fertility. That means your energy, focus, and even your emotional bandwidth are yours to redirect towards your health, your happiness, and your purpose. You spent years caring for others, meeting deadlines, fulfilling responsibilities. Now your body is asking you to care for yourself with that same dedication. And that's not selfish, that's sustainable. So many women tell me they finally start to see themselves after menopause. They make time for rest without guilt. They rediscover movement that feels joyful instead of punishing. They rebuild strength physically and emotionally, and they finally understand what it means to feel whole again. You see, menopause doesn't strip away your femininity or your power. It clarifies it. It strips away the noise and helps you see what matters. It teaches you to listen more closely, to live more deliberately, and to love yourself without conditions. That's the secret of the second spring. It's not just about hormones, it's about harmony. Harmony between your body and your choices, between your wisdom and your will, between your past and the incredible potential that lies ahead in your future. Because this chapter of life isn't defined by decline, it's defined by design. And you get to decide what that looks like. You get to choose how you feel. And every choice that you make towards health, rest, nourishment, or peace is an act of self-respect. Your second spring isn't waiting for you to find it. It's already here. And every step that you take towards living with intention and joy. And that realization is powerful because when you understand that this stage isn't about returning to who you were, but becoming who you were meant to be, then you open the door to strength, clarity, and confidence that you may have never known before. And that shift in perspective changes everything. It reminds you that your body isn't holding you back. It's guiding you forward. It's giving you new opportunities to nourish, rebuild, and thrive. And once you embrace that, it becomes easier to see through some of the biggest myths about what life after menopause really means. See, there's a big myth that once menopause is over, that everything goes back to normal. However, normal after menopause looks very different for every woman. Your metabolism slows slightly, so your body burns fewer calories at rest. Bone density can decline because estrogen used to protect your bones. Heart health becomes more critical because estrogen also supports healthy blood vessels. And your brain, well, it still needs hormonal support to focus, for mood, and for memory. That's why postmenopause isn't about getting your old body back. It's about learning how to support the body you have now. Postmenopause isn't a closing chapter either. It's an invitation to strengthen the rest of your story. One of my clients, Sandra, was 58 when she came to me, and she said, I thought menopause was over, but I still feel tired and heavy all the time. She had stopped moving because she believed slowing down was normal. But we adjusted her eating rhythm. We added 2 strength training sessions a week and incorporated some breathing techniques to help her to manage her stress. And within 6 weeks, her energy was back. Her waistline was smaller, her mood was more steady, and she said, I didn't realize that I could feel this good again. See, that's the power of understanding, but most importantly, of adapting. And now that you understand what's happening inside your body, well, let's talk about what it really means for your daily life. See, you don't need more restrictions. You don't need more guilt. And you certainly don't need to chase the person that you used to be. You need care that matches who you are now. Your body still needs nourishment. Your mind still needs calm, and your spirit, well, it still needs joy. And this stage of life isn't about reclaiming what you lost. It's about creating what's next. Now, I also view menopause as a woman's second spring, a time of renewal, freedom, and reawakening. That's my approach to menopause care. Your energy may shift, but your potential continues to expand. You can finally have the wisdom, experience, and independence to live on your own terms. You've done the hard work of getting here, right? Well, now it's time to learn how to stay strong here. And to do that, I'm sharing another resource called the 4 Pillars of Postmenopausal Confidence. It's a proven path to build energy, balance, and joy back into your life starting today. Pillar 1 is acceptance. Acceptance is where confidence begins. It's the moment that you stop fighting your body and you start partnering with it. Your hormones, they aren't betraying you. They're guiding you to a new rhythm. This is the stage of life where your body asks for different care, not less care. You're not the same woman you were before menopause, and that's not a loss. That's an evolution. Acceptance means understanding that your needs have changed, and that's okay. It means letting go of outdated expectations. You don't need to eat less. You need to eat smarter. You don't need to work out harder. You need to work out wiser. You don't need to chase youth. You need to cultivate vitality. Now write down 3 changes that you've noticed since menopause. Next to each one, list one positive way that change has helped you listen more closely to your body. That simple reflection fosters awareness, and awareness leads to peace. Pillar 2, action. Action is about turning knowledge into habits that protect your health, strengthen your body, and stabilizes your energy. The habits that carried you into menopause are not the same ones that will carry you through it. Include strength training 2 to 3 times per week. Take daily walks, stretch before bed, and keep your body mobile. Movement is not punishment. It's your body's love language. And then, of course, nutrition. Center protein at every meal to preserve muscle. Add healthy fats like avocado and olive oil. Increase fiber for gut health and digestion. Hydrate more than you think you need to. And recovery, which is sleep, calm, and laughter, all help to regulate cortisol, which is your stress hormone. Take one 10-minute walk after lunch or dinner, or plan one balanced breakfast with protein tomorrow morning. Small steps repeated daily lead to lasting strength. Pillar 3 is advocacy. Advocacy is your power in action. It's knowing your body, asking questions, and refusing to settle for care that dismisses you. Your voice is your most important prescription. Ask about your bone density, heart health, and vaginal health. Bring your symptom notes to your doctor's appointments. And if something feels off, keep asking until someone listens. You are not difficult for wanting clarity. You are informed. Also, check your calendar. If you're overdue for an appointment, schedule it now. If one is coming up, write down 3 questions that you want answered. Being prepared turns fear into confidence. And pillar 4, alignment. Alignment is where postmenopausal confidence truly shines. It's when your lifestyle priorities and purpose move in the same direction. Postmenopause isn't about getting your old self back. It's about embracing the woman that you've become. Alignment means choosing what nourishes you, not what drains you. It means letting go of perfection and embracing the present moment. Because you don't need to do more, you need to do what matters. Choose rest when you need to. Choose laughter often. Choose connection, and yes, choose pleasure, because your sexual health and self-worth matter too. At this stage of life, everything comes down to choices. The choice to care for yourself, the choice to show up differently, the choice to live fully, not fearfully. Do one thing that brings you joy. It could be music, sunlight, a conversation, or simple movement. Joy is not indulgent, it's restoration. In fact, Janet at 63 thought fatigue was just part of aging. She added strength training twice a week, started eating protein at breakfast, and improved her hydration. 4 weeks later, she said, I feel like my energy finally came back online. Then there's Rosa, 56. She struggled with intimacy and self-image. After learning about vaginal health, self-care, and self-advocacy, she said, I didn't lose my femininity, I redefined it. These stories prove something powerful. You can't turn back time, but you can reclaim how you live the rest of it. Menopause changed your hormones, not your potential. Now, let's clear up a few myths about postmenopause. Myth number 1 is that once menopause is over, the symptoms are gone. Not true. Some symptoms, they may ease, others evolve, but in both cases, they can be managed with proper care. Myth 2 is that it's too late to make changes. Again, false. It's never too late. Your body still responds, adapts, and can thrive. Myth 3 is that you can't rebuild muscle after menopause. Also untrue. You can and you must. Muscle is your metabolism and vitality ally. And myth 4 is that postmenopause means decline. Actually, postmenopause means opportunity. This is your second spring. It's a season of rebirth, renewal, and choice. Postmenopausal care isn't one size fits all. Some women use hormone therapy. Others focus on nutrition, exercise, and supplementation. The key is personalization. Your body, your needs, your path. Again, education first, advocacy always, and compassion every step of the way. When life after menopause feels uncertain, come back to these 4 pillars. They will never stop supporting you. The takeaway I hope to inspire is this. Menopause is not an ending. It's your second spring. It's your opportunity to begin again, this time with clarity, confidence, and choice. Every day you get to decide what kind of woman you want to be in this new chapter. Every decision from how you move, eat, rest, and think shapes how you feel. Because thriving after menopause is not luck, it's about choice. And the choice is yours. You've crossed the bridge. Now it's time to build the life that you truly want on the other side of it. And as you do, remember this: you're not broken. You are wise, you are capable, and you are in charge of how this next chapter unfolds. And if you found value in this episode, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell for more proven science-backed support for menopause and healthy aging. I'm Mr. Menopause, your guide and ally, here to walk this journey with you every step of the way. And until next time, stay safe and be well. Are your symptoms being missed or dismissed? Well, stop wondering whether it's stress, aging, or menopause. You deserve clarity. Take the Menopause Clarity Quiz now.